Welcome to the NBA Finals. One question on everyone's mind. Will this be the night an NBA champion is crowned? Game 5. It's right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And the starting group for Chicago. And it's Heinsohn in at the power forward position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Devin Booker. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. You look at the Bulls, they are down 3-1 in this series. Things not looking good for them. But hey, anything can happen.
Well, you'd be foolish to count this team out. I mean, the firepower and mentality is still there. They will need to be perfect to come back, but it's possible.
Here's Stockton, pass to Gasol, out left to the wing. Tries from 6 feet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Booker. It's Robinson, high post. Free throw line jumper. Booker, good.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Havlicek. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Booker. Outside Robinson. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gasol. Pass to Havlicek. And a nice finish on the layup. Havlicek's got his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. But the Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Gasol, the screen. Pass to Stockton. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Here's Havlicek. On the take. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Cousy, the pass to Booker. And there's the screen. From the top of the key. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Chicago leading. Pass to Havlicek. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. This is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Outside, Hill. Pass to Booker. Robinson against Gasol. Robinson passes to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Now here's Booker. Tightly guarded. No good there. Off the double clutch. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Heinsohn. Now here's Gasol. Pass to Stockton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to Gasol. Chicago passing it around. Havlicek passes to Gasol. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Booker looking around. Screen by Robinson. Outside Booker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Booker's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Stockton. Tipped. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Stockton pass to Havlicek. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Cousy, the pass to Booker. Now Robinson. Checked by Gasol. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. So it's Chicago now. Here's Stockton. Pass to Gasol. Here's Heinsohn. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Havlicek. They grab their own miss. The Timberwolves shooting an excellent 50. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gasol, a screen on Hill. Pass to Stockton. To halt the run. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they'll keep possession.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Ilgauskas, the pass to Cousy. Here's Ilgauskas. Buries it down low.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Bulls trail by 4. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Bing. No made baskets yet. Into the lane. To in the cold spell. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Cousy. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Cousy. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Bulls trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Havlicek passes to Heinsohn. Pass to Stockton. And he's all alone. Oh, nice shot by Cousy. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Heinsohn. Divac, pass to Heinsohn, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Havlicek. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Nice jump shot. Havlicek's got 8 points. Minnesota leading by 4. Cousy, pass to Gugliotta. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Bing. Still no points. Pass to Divac. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
There's the screen. Here's Cousy. It's rebounded by Divac.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Havlicek. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mashburn. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-4 run. There's a minute 54 left in the first. Miller's checked in for Chicago.
In for Chicago, number 32, Brandon Miller.
Here's Pope. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Pass to Marley. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bing. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Pope, guarded by Miller. Here's Pope. Pass to Marley. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The game now all tied up.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Gugliotta. 34 seconds left in the first. To end the drought. Williams grabs the board. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Bing. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Gasol. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he can't get the first one. Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter with 1 on the clock. That shot off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Mobley in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here he goes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Booker with it. Tries a 10-footer. Misses off the right iron.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Bing. Six to shoot. Outside, Williams. For 3. Miller can't get it to go. Timberwolves shooting about 47%. A nice number. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so here is Chicago. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Gasol misses. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Mashburn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 4. Mobley outside. Back to Booker.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Mashburn. Gasol, a screen on Hill. Minnesota with a rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Williams.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Moncrief. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Moncrief's gotten his first basket of the night.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Booker. Booker shrugs off the contact.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Here's Bing. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Inside, Williams. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Out to the wing. Here's Pope. No made baskets yet. It's Booker on the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Hill for 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bing. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs.
Number 17, John.
Chicago on D. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Robinson, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Havlicek. Give him 8. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 7. Mobley outside. With some arc. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Mobley. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Gasol, a screen on Hill. Havlicek passes to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Booker. Here's Mobley. And the shot falls short that time. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Havlicek. Give him 8. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Off Offensive rebound. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Pope. Still without a bucket. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Stockton. Now Gasol. He's got 15. Gasol the screen. Here's Moncrief. Here's Gasol. Robinson defending. And that one's good. Gasol. Gasol's got 17.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Chicago on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Outside, Hill. Clock at 6. Pass to Marley. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota again missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Moncrief. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Soft touch off the glass. Moncrief's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Cousy. There's a screen. Pass to Ilgauskas. Now here's Hill. Takes it inside. Minnesota again missing. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Moncrief. Here's Havlicek. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Marley. No points so far. Stockton, pass to Williams. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. It's blocked. And the basket is good. Hill's got his third basket on the night right there. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Cousy. Chicago making their last shot.
Well, after picking up his third foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Chicago making a switch here. Here's Marley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hill. Takes a 13-footer. Chicago with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Heinsohn. He's scoreless. Down low. Here's Moncrief. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Poke loose. And they're pushing it up. Stockton, pass to Gasol. And he gets it to go. Gasol's got 19 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Marley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Hill. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ilgauskas. Checked by Gasol. Here's Marley. Launches it. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hill. He's guarded closely. Five on the clock. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're not going anywhere, continuing to scrap and compete.
Well, this is the finals, Ernie, and the other 28 teams in the league will be happy to trade places.
Yeah, that's right. The opportunity is still there. And you know what they got to do, Shaq? GFUTBE.
Oh.
Got to fight.
Till the bitter end?
Until the bitter end, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. And it's Moncrief in a 2-guard. Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. That shot off.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Heinsohn. Here's Moncrief. Booker defending. Stolen by Booker. Here's Cousy. Outside Robinson. Now Mobley. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Heinsohn. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Stockton. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Mobley. Gasol misses. And Booker has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Robinson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. He's off on the second. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Moncrief. Give him 8. Shoots over Booker. A nice shot by Moncrief. Moncrief's got 10 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. 18 feet out. Uses the glass that time. It's good. He's got 12.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here's Stockton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That 3's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Right at the free throw line. And he comes up with a bucket.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Pass to Moncrief. Chicago passing it around. Here's Havlicek. 12 points for him. Robinson with the block. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Divac. Here's Stockton. Here's Havlicek. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Corner shot. Booker with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 14. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Havlicek. Feet away. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Hill. Pass to Cousy. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Cousy's got his second bucket on the night.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Screen by Robinson. Hill the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Moncrief. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Timberwolves trail by 8. Right side, Hill. Here's Cousy. And here's Robinson. A step back shot. It's rebounded by Divac.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Stockton. Out to the right wing. Here's Havlicek. Nice shot from the wing. Havlicek's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Robinson passes to Booker. Mobley up top. Now Robinson. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
I just love the ball movement.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Stockton. Chicago passing it around. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bing. Minnesota with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Booker. Outside Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Divac. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Bing. He's got 5. And no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Screen by Robinson. Booker for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Heinsohn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota making a change here. And Booker has got the ball here for Minnesota. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Pope. 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. Here's Havlicek. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Gugliotta no good. Bulls leading by 10. Here's Bing. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
And the Bulls shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Stockton, pass to Bing. Here's Divac. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mashburn. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Booker. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. And the bucket is good. Ilgauskas has got 6.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Here's Bing. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. But that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Booker, the pass to Gugliotta. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Bing. He's got 7. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. On the break. Pope's shot is good.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Mashburn. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Mashburn's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here goes Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Divac. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Booker with it. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago ahead, up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's Pope in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Havlicek. Shoots over Hill. It's hauled in by Robinson. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Cousy. Now here's Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And so here is Chicago. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Moncrief.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Pope. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Havlicek. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Robinson, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Bing. Rebounded by Minnesota.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Pope. And here's Robinson. Mobley outside. Cousy, pass to Hill. Goes up on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. Devon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Havlicek. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Havlicek's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Hill. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Booker's checked in. Both shots good from the strike.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Bing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Divac, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Cousy, outside, Hill. Left side, Robinson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
There's the screen. Pass to Havlicek. From 13, it's hauled in by Hill. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Cousy. Out to Mobley. The three ball. And they'll get another chance. That cuts the lead to single digits. Robinson's got 13 in the second half.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside, Hill. They set the pick. Mobley outside. Driving in. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Here's Bing. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Here's Stockton. Gasol the screen. And then Gasol with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Bulls making a switch here. And Minnesota has possession. Mobley outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Pass to Bing. break his ice. And he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's Stockton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Now Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Stockton. To the right side. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. Shot clock at 6. He got a piece of it. Now here's Booker. Robinson in the post, and he gets that one. Robinson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
High arcing shot. Pass to Heinsohn. Here's Bing. Booker defending. Bing's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Hill. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Robinson gets the bucket.
His timing is impeccable. Red hot, just as the game gets tense.
Here's Bing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Cousy. Right side, Robinson. It's rebounded by Heinsohn. Heinsohn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Pass to Bing. The floater.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves trail by 14. Cousy, pass to Houdini. Pass to Hill. Count it. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the 4th. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. Gasol, a screen on Hill. 4 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Tries from 19. Cleared away by Mobley. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Pope. Robinson fires. 10-footer is good.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Bulls leading by 10, and we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Moncrief. Gasol in the high post, working on Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Hill. Chicago making a switch here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. So he gets them both. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. Lets it fly from 18. Just in time with the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Robinson. Oh, deflected. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. 17-footer is in. Here's Cousy. Now Robinson. Yes! Using that window! 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And this has been an amazing showing under the intense spotlight of the NBA Finals. This is a huge win for the Bulls.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And with this outcome, the finals takes on a whole new shape. What seemed to be a foregone conclusion is now anything but.
Being down 3-1 is a backbreaker for most teams, but it only motivated them tonight. They rose up, got their toughest win of the season, and now the pressure swings hard the other way.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Cleared away by Mobley. And Minnesota with possession here. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harper. And so Chicago takes the win. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.